Hey guys, it's me Marty and welcome back to Glam with Marty. If you've been here before, if you haven't, hey, welcome to Glam with Marty. I talk about deals and makeup and lifestyle and candles and just all kind of other crap. All just stuff I like to keep my life as glam as possible. So today I have a first impressions for you guys and it went all kinds of haywire. You're going to have to keep watching to see what happened. But I got this shipment from Faced Cosmetics. You can see the front is kind of messed up because they actually put my packaging label here. This is what the box looks like. This is the inside of it. I don't want anything to fall out because I already used it. It has a picture of Jared Blondino. Of course, why wouldn't it? It says, Too Faced, it's my greatest hope that these Too Faced products inspire you to become the very best version of yourself. Love you, boo, Jared. Anyway, so I love the packaging it came in. It's this bright pink packaging. They gave all of this tissue. And here are the things we're going to be reviewing today. We're going to be reviewing a full peach set of skin products that I use on my face today. All three of these things are mattifying. The Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Perfecting Primer. Right here, the Comfort Matte Foundation in sand. What is it called? Warm sand. And then the Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. So all three of these are mattifying face products. Then we have the Marial Amore Caliente palette. And we have the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. So if you want to see what I think about these products or how I use them to create this look, because I did use all three of them to create this look today, you can just keep on watching. Thanks. Also, if you guys hear the fan, I'm sorry, but it's like 1,000 degrees in here and I had a headache this morning, so I cannot not have the fan on because I have to cool myself down. So the first thing in this Too Faced shipment that I want to go over is this is the Too Faced and Marial Amore Caliente eyeshadow and cheek pressed pigment palette. So this is the packaging. It's gorgeous. I really like the packaging on it. It looks pretty and fun, and I wanted to do this today because I'm thinking I want to use this for a Valentine's Day tutorial for Valentine's Day look because it's just so pretty. And it's funny because I spend a lot of time on YouTube, but I swear I don't know any of these YouTubers. This is apparently a collaboration with a YouTuber named Mariale, and I guess they call her Mar from the research I did. And I don't know anything about her. I just know she's Latina, and I know that she had some kind of beef with Jeffree Star. Something happened with Makeup Shayla. And there was something she just kind of got called out for, like telling another person's story time. I don't know anything about that, but from what I know, she's not that problematic, so I'm fine reviewing this for my channel. Plus, it's a Too Faced collaboration, so who knows what she's getting from it anyway. Sorry. So first of all, on the front, it says Mariale with this beautiful heart in the back. And then on the back, you have a picture of her. And then you have the 10 shades. 10 shades is kind of small for a Too Faced palette that I remember. But anyway, so the Too Faced by Marial palette, the Marial Amore Caliente palette is $42 retail price. And it's on sale at the Too Faced website for $38 right now, which is kind of crazy to me. But if you go to Macy's, like I do, it is currently 40% off, bringing it to $25.20. So I would go ahead and go with Macy's, and you get free shipping with beauty even if you're not a platinum member like I am, embarrassingly. But if you're not a platinum member, you can still get free shipping as long as you order something from the beauty category. So you could get this free shipping for like almost more than $10 less than the Too Faced price. So let's open it up. I'm excited. When I saw that this was coming, I did watch a couple of reviews on it. And y'all know I am always down for a brown girl getting some kind of deal. So when I found out she was getting it and she was a Latina, I was really excited to try it out. A lot of people seem to like it. It's very beautiful. Oh, there's a little package in here. Hold on. So this came in here. It's just a little booklet. Okay, just a little tutorial for hot and spicy love, which is apparently a look that they came up with. So as always, this is my true first impressions. This is the palette itself. It is very, very pretty. I really like the way it looks. It's very elegant. It's so cute. It's fun. It's girly. It's perfect. Perfect for Valentine's Day. That's Too Faced Mariale. I like the glitter. And the glitter is glitter that's like pressed on there. Like it's not going to come off. Kind of reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills. What is it? The Sultry palette. Like that's how this actually looks to me more like an Anastasia palette than a Too Faced palette. But whoa, it's beautiful. Okay. So this is the palette on the inside. You see the shades are really, really pretty. Hot and Spicy is like about to come out. It's like depanned. I don't know why. Like the pan, the red pan is like kind of coming out a little bit. I'm not sure exactly why, but I like the hearts around the mirror. Again, goes with that girly kind of vibe. There is a sticker on the mirror. I'm going to leave it on for now because I already see it's kind of dirty. So, okay, let's get to playing. I'm excited. So one thing I'd like to mention just before I even get started is that I see a lot of beautiful transition shades. But this is Chica, so that's what I'm going to use for my transition shade. Just because it just looks like a good transition. And I'm going to slide y'all in a little bit so y'all can see. So, okay, so let's start. So I'm going to go in with Chica first. Using this big Bogachet brush that I always use. It's a little bit dirty. I need to clean my brushes this weekend, I guess, apparently. I am also using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eyeshadow Primer. So anyway, going in with Chica for the transition color. It's actually a little bit more red than I wanted it to be. I should have swatched it first because these colors are very pigmented, guys. Really, really pigmented, just so y'all know. So, and today I want to do a pretty simple look so I can test the palette out and see what it's about. Ooh, it's red. It's red. It's so red. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing. I will say the formula is supposed to be a new formula, and it is a little bit blotchy to me. Like I'm seeing more blotches than I usually do, but it's okay. This is a very, you know, we talk about warm tone and cool tone palettes. This is like a hot tone palette. Like everything is really, really red, really orange, really like hot in temperature. And I know it's called the Amore Caliente palette, so maybe that's why. But it's like, maybe she's red. Okay, so I don't know what I could use for a crease color in this one. I'm gonna try Hot and Spicy. It's really the only option I see that I can use, so I'm gonna try Hot and Spicy now. Okay, guys, so I have my favorite. I know y'all are surprised. NYX crease brush that I use every single time I do my makeup, and I'm going to dip very lightly into Hot and Spicy because again, the brick seems like it's coming out of the thing, and I don't want it to fall out. So pigmented. Oh yes. Oh my god, do y'all see that? Really pigment. A lot of pigment here. So pigment. Ooh, this thing is pigmented. My gosh, I was gonna do a red lip today. No, it's gonna be way too much red. Okay guys, so since this look is so pigmented, I'm going to try to blend it out a little bit with this blending brush from SL Miss Glam. I think it's SL Miss Glam. I didn't look, but I'm pretty sure it's SL Miss Glam. This is really pretty. But I will say you have to be in a mood to do some color with this stuff here. With this palette. Oh, gorgeous. And like I said, I'm not familiar with Mariale, so I don't know if this is her gig. Like if she does a lot of color. It's bright. It's pretty though. I'm not mad at it. It's just I was not prepared for it to be this pigmented. But it's very, very pretty. I really, really like it. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to go carve out my lid, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I have my lids carved out now. I didn't see anything I could use for a contour shade. So instead, I just decided to carve out like the front part of my lid, like the part closest to my nose, so that we could do that as a lighter color lid and just leave the crease, like kind of do crease and contour duty. So I want to use Chancla, which is this color right here, this gold. I want to see what it looks like first. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so it's like a gold, almost like a pressed glitter. So pretty. This is really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to apply with my finger because just the way it feels. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the best option. Okay, I will say it is not as... I thought it was going to be like more of a gel, and it's not. So it's not sticking quite like... If I had a glitter glue, it would probably stick better if I had a glitter primer. But I did not use a glitter primer because I didn't think I would need one. Too Faced usually does pretty well with glitters. Like that diamond, not diamond, what was it called? The Pretty Rich palette had some beautiful... That was like the only thing I really liked about the Pretty Rich palette was that it had these pretty glitters in it. But aside from that, Too Faced usually does pretty good with the glitters. This one is not living up to what I wanted it to. It's not sticking quite as well. It's not as opaque as I thought it was going to be. Chancla, at least, feels almost more like a glitter topper than a glitter. And I'm not particularly mad at it. It's just not what I was expecting it to be. Okay, Chancla. Okay, so I went in, I grabbed the SL Miss Glam brush I usually use to apply matte shadows. And I want to apply Senorita, which is this beautiful, like, orangey pink, like a warm pink. Sorry, like a warm pink shade. And I want to take Senorita and I want to apply it to the other part of my lid, like between Chancla and Hot and Spicy, just so I could kind of see. I want to use that as kind of a lid transition between the two. Oh, that's pretty. I like that color. Okay, I just want to pack a little bit of Senorita on in between the two of those. Then I'm going to blend it with a little blending brush. Let me grab a blending brush real quick. You guys, I have to tell you, every time I use a brush, when I pick it up again, it is pink from this palette. Okay, so that, I really like this combination here of Chancla and then Senorita and then Hot and Spicy. I really like the transition, the kind of gradient that that has. It's pretty. Did just notice that this is considered a pigments palette, so there is a little bit of a learning curve with it. If you're not used to using pigments, this is some hardcore pigments here. All very beautiful, but all just very, very, like, you got to be kind of cautious with it. So now I want to use Donut. I want to use Donut, which is this kind of silvery shade right here. And I want to apply that right into the arch of my eyebrow, just as a little brow highlight. Donut is pretty. Look at that. Look, I'm looking at it in the viewfinder. Donut is beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's like a wet glitter. Okay, so these chunkier glitters, it's kind of hard to apply with the finger just because they don't go exactly where you want them to go. But when you try to apply them with a brush, you don't get a lot of color payout. So I got to take off this ring. This ring is too big for me to do my look with today. I'll have to put it on later. But so that's something I don't like about it. I don't like that the glitters, like I want to apply them with my finger because they're so glittery and they stick more when you apply with the finger, but they don't go exactly where I want it to go. And it's not the best to apply with a brush. I think if I maybe wet the brush, it would make a bit of a difference, but like that's kind of a lot. Like I don't know about all that. So I have now done liner, brows are carved out, all that stuff. Eyeshadow is done, and I wanted to, next part, I usually go and do my mascara next. So I wanted to do that first, and I do have a mascara to try. I have the Damn Girl mascara, but it is the Damn Girl mascara Christmas ornament because, of course, it was on sale because it was a Christmas, I don't know, I guess it was a Christmas package, so it was on sale. So let me get you some price points on it. Okay, so this is the travel size Damn Girl mascara, and it retails for $14, but at Macy's it is about 30% off, which brings it to $10, which is the cheapest price I found. And then Too Faced has it still for $13, so that's just $1 off. Too Faced, what are y'all doing? Like, why would I pay anyway? So this is the limited edition travel size mascara ornament. It has this weird like swan situation going on. I don't really know why. And again, like I keep saying, if you got it as a gift, that would be really, really cute to have it hanging on the tree when you go to get it. So I get that. Very cute. All right. So in my experience with Too Faced mascaras, I have not been very impressed. Everyone seems to love the Better Than Sex mascara, but I really, truly believe it's because the name is kind of gimmicky. Like it's sexy and like taboo to call something that. But I just don't think it's that great. I've never really had my mind blown by their mascaras. Also, while I'm trying to get this thing out of here, I will tell you guys, I did prep my face with the Hangover 3 triple spray or whatever. You know, the one that's like Hangover, it's prep, refresh, and set spray. So I did use that today to prep my skin before I did my primer, which I haven't done yet because there's a primer in here that I want to use. So I cannot get this thing out of this ornament, and it's driving me up the wall. Hold on. People swear by that Better Than Sex mascara, and I just don't think it's that good. And like I said, I really think Too Faced does a really good job with gimmicks and like making people want their stuff just because of what it's called or what it looks like instead of what it actually is. Which, I know some people have issues with Too Faced Cosmetics. I don't have any issues with their products. I haven't been really disappointed by anything so far. I want to jinx myself with this. Oh my god, this freaking swan. I do find their stuff is a little bit overpriced a lot of the time because like $14 for this teeny tiny little thing is crazy. $42 for that palette. Well, no, I take that. The palette is pretty good because it's really pigmented, so I feel like you're going to have it for a long time. Because in order to hit pan on those things, you're going to have to wear a lot of eyeshadow. Finally, we got it out of the swan. Okay, so something I do want to say about the Damn Girl packaging, it's really, really pretty. I think this is a beautiful little mascara. It's pink. It says Damn Girl with exclamation point on the side. But again, this is another thing, like putting a swear word, quote unquote, as much of a curse word as damn is. Another one of those things that the name is kind of taboo, so it's kind of a gimmicky thing that they're going to want to, they think people are going to want to buy it just because of that. Oh, I thought with all these facets it was going to be easy to open. Yeah, it's pretty easy to open. I like that the faceted, like it looks like a big diamond. And I think that's good because it's easy to open. Ooh. It's a pretty wand. Really pretty wand. Okay, so let's start what I always do. Ow! It's a good way to start. Roll at the base and wiggle up. Okay, it's pretty. And obviously I'm not going to do falsies today because I'm testing out a mascara. I do always, guys, I do curl wet lashes. I don't suggest you do that unless you want to try it at your own risk. I've never had any lashes get lost or anything. My lashes are actually pretty long. I like this mascara though. It's not like clumping my lashes together. And I usually apply a good bit on the first curl. So this is the first curl with it. So I'm just applying it to my natural lashes. I am doing a lash serum, which is actually something I'm trying out for the blog, so I don't want to talk about it that much. But if my lashes are longer than they usually are, I have been trying out a new serum, and I'm going to update y'all on that a little bit later because it's a long process. Okay, so let's cap this for a second because I am going to curl it again after I'm done with my foundation and everything. What? Y'all, nails? Okay, I love long coffin nails like this. But the thing is, like, I can't do anything with them, but I love them, so, like, I'm going to do them, but I can't tell. I don't, this didn't dry really quickly. I like when a mascara dries fast because, you know, you can get it stuck on your eyelid or under your eye or whatever, so I like a quick dry mascara. This is not that. Whoa, okay. I don't know if it'll make me say damn girl, but that's pretty. I'm liking this eyeshadow look more, too, with the liner on it. Alright, so we got one coat of Damn Girl on, curled, and combed. So this is where we are so far with the look. Now I'm excited because we get to do a new primer. It's rare that I get to try new primers. Like, I have certain primers that I'm, like, dead set on, and I don't really change too much from it. But since they sent this one, I want to try this one out. This is... So the last products we have, all of the rest of them, actually, are face products. And they're all from the peach line. We have the Peach Mist, the Cooling Matte Perfecting Primer, and the Comfort Matte Foundation. So this primer I want to try first because I am on fire. It's so hot in this house. Now, I could not find this primer anywhere to give you guys price quotes on it, which usually means that they're not selling it anymore, which is a good and bad thing because you may not be able to find it. But if they don't sell it on the website anymore, that's prime territory for TJ Maxx to swoop in and start selling it. This is the Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Perfecting Foundation infused with peach and sweet fig milk. Based on the primers I have purchased from them, I would assume this is in the $32 to $40 range for a full size. I love the packaging. I'm assuming this came out around the Peach Palette and the Peach Comfort Matte Foundation. Oh, let me read a couple things. This is a mattifying primer as well, and I'm excited about that because today I am like sweating like crazy because I had a migraine earlier, so we are really going to put this to the test today, and I am going to come back in a couple of hours and check in with you guys. And then tonight we'll do a final wrap-up when I get back home. I don't want to mess up the box, but I don't... Oh, look how cute! When you open it, it's got the little peaches underneath with a Too Faced symbol in it. Beautiful. So it says here, refreshing peach and sweet fig milk is infused in our long-lasting cooling matte primer that blurs and smooths your complexion with a brightening peach tint that works for any skin tone. Wear alone or under foundation for a mattifying, soft, focused finish that's lightweight, comfortable, and smells as good as it feels. Hashtag Too Faced Peaches and Cream. Okay. Packaging, very cute. Cute to leave out on your vanity. It's got this flat top, which means you could leave it out and it won't fall down. I don't smell anything yet. First time you use it, you usually have to pump it a lot because it's got to get all the way through the thing. So, okay, we got it. It's coming. Dude. That's not what I thought it was going to feel like. I guess I thought it was going to feel like the Hangover primer. It's clearly a little bit more... Oh. It's like a little more putty-like. Maybe more like the Primed and Poreless primer, if you've ever used that. Which, even though the Primed and Poreless feels kind of weird, it makes your skin gorgeous. So if it's in the same vein as that. It smells okay. It doesn't have a super strong smell, which is a good thing, but just since they focused on it, I thought it was going to have more of a scent to it, but just rubbing it between my palms. Oh, it's really like goopy, like silicone-y. I don't use a lot of matte primers, so maybe that's how matte primers feel. Feels a little bit almost like a moisturizer. I do see some blurring effects, and I definitely see some mattifying. Wow, that's cool. Okay, this is a good primer. I like this. Here, I've been sweating like crazy, so like for it to mattify that, it feels so good. It feels like there's almost like a powder in it. Like it's a primer that has like powder in it. Like I don't know. I like it though. I like this. So remember I told you that hot and spicy was kind of loose in the pan? Check this crap out. I just went to put the palette away to close it and I couldn't. Why? Because the entire brick of hot and spicy fell out and is now smashed. Y'all see it right here? The whole brick fell out and is now smushed in between the palette, between the top of the palette. I don't even know where the rest of it is. I assume it's somewhere on the carpet. That is a big no-no, Too Faced. That's crazy. Look at that, the whole brick. Let me zoom out so y'all can see. The entire hot and spicy brick that I just used to do my crease is here now. It fell out completely and is now in the middle of the palette. So I had to show that to you guys. I'm going to go and do my color correct concealer, but I had to show y'all that. That is such a no-no, Too Faced. 42 bucks and it falls out? That's crazy. Yeah, I do see it. It's on the floor. Oh, crap, on my Chanel rug. Look at my hand, full of hot and spicy. Oh my God. Too Faced. Really? Really? I'm quite annoyed. I hope that has never happened to me with all the eyeshadow palettes I've never had that happen. Okay, so I switched to the phone on my the camera on my phone real quick just to show y'all. There is hot and spicy all over my freaking floor, but not in my eyeshadow palette. I am so mad. This has never happened before. Like, that's craziness. So I've been scraping it up wherever I can find it and putting it back in there. And I was told that if you just put alcohol on it, you can like repress it. But like, this is a new palette. Why is this happening? Too Faced. Oh my God. Like, this pink is getting all over my Chanel rug and I'm really not happy with that. Okay guys, so I'm back. I think I got the extra spicy, extra hot, whatever it's called, situation under control for now. I've shampooed the rug. I got most of the stuff out of my clothes and out of everywhere else. And whatever. So that's, I'm not going to be able to use the eyeshadow palette for the rest of this review, unfortunately, because I have to let it dry because I had to repan it, whatever. It's so annoying. So anyway, next part of our look, I am now primed and color corrected. And now we're going to go with the Comfort Matte Foundation. It's Peach Perfect again, just like so it matches with the primer. Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation infused with peach and sweet fig cream, transfer resistant. Oh, that's good. Okay, it says Peach Perfect is infused with refreshing peach and sweet fig cream in our exclusive Comfort Matte long wearing 14-hour formula. The mono way to wear matte, this medium coverage. Okay, foundation is oil free and oil controlling for photo friendly, flawless and comfortable wear with a soft focus velvety finish. So I'm excited about that. I do have the Do You foundation. Is one of my favorite foundations of all time. It's obviously is Do You's more of a dewy finish, so I figured this is like the matte version of it. So I got it in the same shade as I have the Do You, which is Warm Sand. I just love the packaging like this, the inside. If only they could keep eyeshadow pans in, I would love their packaging so much. Again, I just want to kind of compare it a little bit to the Do You foundation. So they look pretty much the same, except you can see the difference in the names. On the back of this one, you see the shade Warm Sand. And then on this one, it's on the bottom Warm Sand. So I'm hoping they're the same exact shade because this is like my go-to foundation. I love this stuff. So let's see what's up with this one. I'm going to apply it with a sponge, with a beauty blender. Not a beauty blender, but, you know, beauty sponge, whatever. Let me dampen this a little bit because a matte is usually a little harder. Like, formula-wise, it's a little stiffer. So, oil-free, 14-hour wear, oil control, photo-friendly. Okay. So, I can see that the bottle is exactly like the other one, which is good because I love the mechanism in there to help blend it out. I mean, to get it out of the tube. It's covering my color correct concealer pretty well. And I always test out foundations with color correct concealer because when I wear foundation, I usually wear color correct concealer. I can already kind of see that it's matte just in applying it like this. I will say this, whatever Too Faced is or is not, my eyeshadow palette, whatever it is or is not, it is, they make some good foundations. I've never had a bad Too Faced foundation, I will say that. The Born This Way foundation is still my favorite foundation of all time. But that Do You I just showed you guys is like a close second. For a matte, I will say I don't usually want it to be full coverage because it's going to make you look like almost fake. Like it's going to be way too much. Okay, so I'm going to go and finish off my look. This is the foundation so far though. I'm going to go and finish off my look now because the last part of this tryout is a setting spray. So I can go finish my entire look and then I'll be back to talk about the setting spray and to wrap up what I think about all of these products. So I'll be right back. So I did just spritz this on, but I forgot to turn on the microphone so you guys didn't hear it. I love the packaging of it. Very, very cute. I sprayed it on. I love the way it smells. It's a pretty good primer. Unfortunately, though, these three I'm going to have to judge separately from the other two because I have to see how well they wear. I'm going to throw you to a couple hours ahead so you can get the final review for these three pieces there. Okay guys, so the time is now 11:30. I checked in at 7 o'clock and this is how it's held up so far. So I don't know if you guys can see because the light is making me look really shiny, but in person it doesn't look that shiny, not as shiny as it is in the light. Let me see if I dim the ring light if it helps a little bit. Yeah, it helps a little bit. So it did, you can see some of my nails popped off. It's been a rough night. So I don't know, it kept it pretty matte. It's more matte than most of my foundations, but I don't think that it is a mattifying foundation system. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I do think if you have really oily skin, it'll help you not be super duper oily, but it is definitely not completely mattifying. And because all three of these claim to be mattifying, I don't know which one to blame because literally all of them, like if the primer wasn't if the primer wasn't mattifying, then the foundation should have caught it, and then if neither one of these did it, then the mattifying setting spray should have caught it. So it's claiming 14 hours. I left for about 4 hours, and I feel like I look shiny, but just really on my nose, which is my problem oil spot here, and then on the sides of my nose where I get a lot of oil. So I don't know. So because it doesn't mattify, I can't give them all. None of them can get 5 out of 5 diamonds. Okay, sorry, my battery died. So the Primed and Peachy Cooling Matte Perfecting Primer, I love this stuff. Even if it didn't make it matte, even if it didn't mattify me, it really did have a blurring effect. Like I said earlier, it really reminded me a lot of the Primed and Poreless primer that they sell, that Too Faced sells. And I really, really, really like it. This is a good primer. Regardless of if it mattifies or not, it's a good primer. So I'm going to give this one 4 out of 5 diamonds because I don't think the matte effect lasted the amount of time. I did like immediately when I put it on, it did mattify. I feel like if I was using it to shoot a video or something, it would stay matte the entire time. But for a regular day, 14 hours, no ma'am. I'll do the foundation next. So the Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, this right here. I like it. I got the same shade that I have the Do You foundation in, and it did match really well. I haven't touched it up, so I am a little shinier in some spots, and that's not, my Holly was not that blinding. But it says it's transfer resistant. I didn't check that, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty good foundation. I would give it 3 out of 5 diamonds because it's not like, it didn't blow my mind. Like the Do You foundation I loved, but this is really good. And again, just like with the primer, I feel like short term it does mattify, long term it doesn't. It is more matte than most of my foundations, but it did not keep me completely matte for the 4 or 5 hours I had it on. And then last but not least, the mattifying setting spray. I really like the bottle. I like the mechanism to spray, because unlike the Do You setting spray, the Do You setting spray had like a little puff thing. It's not like a spray. And I feel like this is, I would suggest this for all day. It's not going to leave you matte, but I do think it would hold your makeup all day. Mattifying, it's not. So I'm going to give this one 4 out of 5 as well. So that's my check-in for the face products. And I'm going to throw y'all back to the outro right now. Okay, so the other two pieces that I can review now. This is the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. I actually got the travel size in an ornament. It's cute. It's just a mascara. Mascara can't really do like that much. It's just mascara. But I do like the way it made my eyes look. I do like the way it made my eyelashes look. It looks pretty good. I can give this 4 out of 5 diamonds because, again, it's just a mascara. There's not that much it can do. Now on to the bad part. Marial Amore Caliente palette. This has literally been the worst review I have ever done on my channel. It's not just the palette itself, because the palette itself is not that bad. I use Chunkla on my lid, I use Donut on my brow, and I use it as a highlighter as well, but then I had to go back over with another highlighter because it wasn't showing up like I wanted it to. So these glitters, let me tell you guys, it stuck to everything except my lid where I wanted it to stick. It got on my face all over. I had to keep wiping my face, kept wiping the glitter off. It did not stick on my lid, but it stuck on everything else. The palette itself, I can't even swatch it because an entire shade, extra spicy, hot and spicy, completely fell out of the pan, got all over everything. It was quite annoying. So I'm going to have to give this 1 out of 5 diamonds because it was just an all-around bad experience. And thank God I did not pay $42 because I would have had a heart attack if I paid almost $50 for this and it turned out the way it did. Alright guys, so that wraps up my Too Faced shipment review of all of this stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was not my most enjoyable video, I can tell you that much. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see how I style any of this makeup or how I use it to create looks, you can check it out on my Instagram page, which is right here. And if you had any, if you wanted to see, like I just retweeted retweeted a benefit concert that was raising money for out of work artists and artists that have passed this year due to COVID. I just retweeted that on my Twitter. So that's my music, my anime, all that side stuff that's not beauty related. That's all going to be on my Twitter page, which you can follow right here. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Please like this video. If you like what you see here, please consider subscribing. We are at, what, 141 followers, which is a vast improvement, but I'm trying really hard to get to that 1,000. So please consider subscribing to my channel. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time you decide to get glam if you come over here and get glam with Marty. See y'all next time. Bye.